This is the most common question I receive from my patients. Does seed oil really work for acne? And if so, what is the best way to use it? Well, today we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to dive into the studies, look at how you can use it properly, make a super simple DIY recipe, and see if black seed oil is actually right for you. So if you have acne scars, pigmentation, or just want to know how to use black seed oil, stay tuned. Hey guys, it's your holistic plastic surgeon, and today we're talking about black seed oil. I get asked this question probably more than any other question, and it's because there are so many claims online about its benefits. Everything from improving acne scars, reducing inflammation, treating eczema, even reducing the risk of certain cancers. So today, we're going to focus on its effects on acne. So the scientific name for black seed oil is Nigella sativa. It's derived from the Nigella sativa plant, and it's used in a variety of different ways. In fact, it has been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine, and it's also mentioned in the Bible. So, black seed oil is not a new compound. We have been using it for hundreds, if not thousands of years. The reason why people have been drawn to this particular compound is because it has a plethora of beneficial properties. It contains something called thymolquinone, which is a very powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidant. It's also antimicrobial and anti-diabetic. But when it comes to acne, what does the science say? Well, there are several studies that show the benefits of black seed oil on acne. For example, in this study, they took 40 patients with moderate to severe acne, split them up into two groups. One group received 20% black seed oil gel applied twice a day to their acne. The other group received adapalene, which is a medication commonly used to treat acne. They did this for 12 weeks, and they found that the black seed oil was comparable to the medication. Not only that, but the patients who received the black seed oil had less irritation. This is important because oftentimes the medications that we use to treat acne, like the adapalene in this study, or benzoyl peroxide or tretinoin, can cause irritation and dryness. And in some cases, these side effects can be so bad that people stop using these products altogether. Which makes sense because no one wants to use a product that causes burning and stinging. So this study shows that black seed oil may help those people who cannot tolerate these medications. Another study looked at the effects of black seed oil on acne scarring. They took 30 patients with acne scars and applied 10% black seed oil in a cream to their scars for 12 weeks. At the end of the study, they found that there was improvement in the appearance of the acne scars. And this makes sense because part of acne scarring is due to inflammation. And remember, black seed oil is a potent anti-inflammatory. In another study, they looked at the effects of black seed oil on sebum production. Sebum is the natural oil our skin produces. Sometimes when we get too much of it, it can clog our pores and lead to acne. In this study, they found that black seed oil significantly reduced sebum production. So what does all of this mean? What we know from the science is that black seed oil can reduce inflammation, reduce sebum production, and reduce the appearance of acne scars. All of these are beneficial for acne. Now, what I've heard from my patients over the years is that sometimes when they apply the black seed oil, it can actually make their acne worse before it gets better. And this is true. In fact, it's a phenomenon known as purging. Purging occurs when you apply a topical medication, or in this case, a topical natural remedy, and it aggravates your skin so much that it causes your acne to temporarily flare up. Now, this is typically seen with retinoids, but it can occur with black seed oil as well. How do you know if what you're experiencing is purging? Well, purging typically happens within the first few weeks of starting a new regimen. Also, you'll notice that you'll have more pimples, but the pimples will be deeper and larger. If you have a ton of small surface-level pimples, that's probably not purging. That might just mean that the product isn't right for you, or you're using it incorrectly. So when it comes to using black seed oil for acne, what is the best way to use it? Well, there are two ways. You can either buy it in a formulation, or you can make your own. When buying a formulation, you want to make sure that the concentration of the black seed oil is high, because the lower the concentration, the lower the chances that it's going to be effective. You also want to buy a formulation that is non-sticky. And lastly, you want to make sure that it's free of fragrances and other potential irritants. This is because acne is an inflammatory process, and fragrances and other chemicals can aggravate your skin and potentially worsen your acne. If you want to make your own, I'm going to share with you a very easy recipe. First, grab yourself a clean glass jar. Make sure it has a tight-fitting lid. Next, add 2 tablespoons of organic, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Then add 1 teaspoon of organic black seed oil. Mix it together, making sure that the black seed oil is fully incorporated. You'll notice that this mixture will be slightly darker in color. Lastly, you'll want to label it and date it. And then you can store it in the refrigerator. And because we're using oil, it should last quite a while. So now you know how to make your own black seed oil, and you know some of the purported benefits of using it. But who is it good for? Well, black seed oil is a good option for anyone looking for a natural alternative for treating acne. It's especially great for someone who cannot tolerate the harsh side effects of the medications. However, if your acne is severe or you have large cystic lesions, I recommend seeing a dermatologist. The reason being is that we have access to stronger medications that can help treat your acne more effectively. When applying the black seed oil, you'll want to apply it topically to the affected areas 2 to 3 times a day, and you'll want to do this for at least 4 weeks. Some people may see results sooner, others may take a little bit longer. So you definitely need to give it enough time to work. And if you're using the DIY recipe that I shared with you, you can mix in a few drops of tea tree oil for additional antimicrobial activity. And lastly, how do you know if black seed oil is right for you? Well, it is safe for most people to use. However, there are a few exceptions. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, taking any prescription medications, or have a medical condition, it's always best to speak with your healthcare provider first. Guys, hopefully now you know the science behind black seed oil and you know how to use it. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button below. I would love to reach more people with nutritional and skincare tips that actually work. And if you have questions about black seed oil or want to share your experience with us, leave a comment below. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and check out the blog for more health and wellness tips. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.